gentlemen, you're welcome to the PCG 501 field trip. Our normal practice is to take our students out to the field to herbal clinics, but because of the COVID protocols, we cannot do that. So this year we'll be having a field trip. We'll also be showing you the herbal processing lab where we make our herbal teas in the Department of Pharmacognosy. Mr. Deleke, who is here with me, will take you on the field trip. After the field trip, I'll put some questions on the chat group for you to answer, which will be submitted by you. Have a beautiful day. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Here we are going to the kitchen. I'll be showing you different type of plant that we have in our pharmacognosy garden. So go along with me. God bless you. This is Psidium guajava. Psidium guava. The guava is used, the leaf is used for malaria, to treat the malaria. Whereas the fruit, you can extract the fruit. Vitamin C, that's for that. This Magnifiera indica. Magnifiera indica. Mango. The bark, the root, and the leaves are used to treat the malaria. And they are also used to boost the blood as a blood builder. That's that. The root, the leaf, and the root are for malaria. So this is Camellia catapa. Can you see it? Camellia catapa. Camellia catapa. We call it fruit. The brown leaf down here are used to treat the sickle cell. It is used to treat the sickle cell. That's it. So go along with me. This is aloe vera. This is aloe vera. Aloe vera. Aloe is used to treat many ailments, including the earache, and to treat many infections. You can mix it with shea butter to treat your fungi infection. Yes. This is turmeric. Red ginger. We call it Curcuma domestica. Curcuma domestica is yellow in color. So when extracted, yellow in color. So we use it. If you can see the color of fortified syrup, you see that this color. It is due to colors of syrups. Yellow color. And it's a dye. Now we move to another. That's this Morinda lucida. We call it Oruwo in Yoruba. The root, the leaf, and the bark is used to treat the malaria. The root itself is yellow in color. There is one Yoruba adage that says, "Abere koran koju pon." That is, injection cannot cure jaundice. So they uproot the root, wash it, you soak it or boil it. So you drink it. That's for jaundice. That's for jaundice. This is Jatropha gossypifolia. Jatropha gossypifolia. Red Jatropha. We have two types of Jatropha. Later I will show you the Jatropha coccus. That's white Jatropha. This red Jatropha being coccus. What are they using it for? It is used for schistosomiasis. When you start urinating the blood, we use it for it. It is used for fungal infection. Fungal infection. It is used for female infections. Different type of female infection. This is papaya. Pawpaw. So pawpaw is, you can derive vitamin C from pawpaw. The root is being used when you grind the root with the black soap. Use it for teeth growing or bringing teeth of the children. So we also use part of it for the family planning. How do we use that? You have to identify the male and female. If you want to use it for family planning, you go to the female and cut the back. Take note, you shouldn't allow it to fall down. If you want to close the place, you cut it small and soak it inside the bottle. You start drinking it. Keep it in the fridge to avoid fermentation. So if you want to reverse it, that is, if you want to take in, you go to the female one, you cut it. Instead of not allowing it to fall down, allow it to fall down. You wash it and cut it small and put it inside the container and start drinking it as well. So this Sansevieria luberica. Sansevieria luberica. Yoruba call it Oja Ikoko. What is Oja? Oja is that thing they use to bind the baby when the mother back there. It's a pity that this time around they don't use Oja again. They put their baby in front of them. So, but in the olden days, so they put the baby at the back and use the shawl to tie it. That is why they call it Oja. Oja is that shawl. So, Ikoko. Ikoko means the fox. The fox is an animal. Fly where there is cacao plantation. When the owner of the plantation call, the animal will try to run. This one will bind it back. That is why they call it Oja Ikoko. That is why they call it Oja Ikoko. So what do we use it for? The chlorophyll part of this plant is being used to treat this the wound that refused to heal. The wound that refused to heal. What do you call it? Gangrene, or what do you call it? Yes. For most especially for the diabetic patient, that their wound refuse to heal. So we use it to treat the hair aching also. The chlorophyll part of it, we put it with the pure honey and put it in your hair. We use it to treat the confusion also. But when you are using it to treat the confusion, you will add sodium chloride, that's salt, to it. Put it in the mouth. So the baby will revive back. This is Tubroma cacao. Tubroma cacao. That's cocoa. Cocoa beans is being used for beverages. But it's a pity that we don't have coffee Arabica here. So this is cocoa. So the bark of the tree is used for the blood builders. The bark of the fruit of cocoa is used, combined with different type of things, are used as a black soap. The beans inside the cocoa pod is used as cocoa, that's cocoa tea. Cocoa tea. That's that. This capsicum annuum. Capsicum, we call it ata in Yoruba. Ata in Yoruba. There's somebody who doesn't eat pepper. Pepper is very important. What do they use it for? You grind it. When you grind it, you soak it into alcohol, ethanol, absolute. You filter it and mix the filtrate with shea butter. With shea butter. Titrate it very well. Use it to rub the particular place. We pepper you. That's it. And as well, we use pepper to cook soup. To cook soup. That's it. This is Calotropy procera. Calotropy procera. Calotropy procera. Calotropy procera. We call it bomu bomu in Yoruba. Bomu bomu. That's, they use it to coagulate fat. Wara. Wara. They coagulate fat. So the leaf is used to coagulate the fat. We use the root. We use the root to treat those people that have confusion or epilepsy. It is believed in Yoruba land that when you are treating the epilepsy, you don't collect money. You have to treat it. That's the belief in the traditional medicine. Madness and the epilepsy, you don't treat them and collect money. You have to collect it free. I mean, treat it free for them. So you soak the root of the calotropy in the urine of that particular portion. How do you do it? We submit many containers like Raguli's cake. So the urinate, you urinate today. We are going to soak it to put it inside your fridge. You drink it. Tomorrow, yes, there is something we call urine therapy. It's not my urine, it's your urine. You will drink it. And we are going to change the flavor so that you not hear your... So when it's the second day, you can't drink it again. You discard that because it will have fermented and become poison to you. So bring another one and your fresh urine. We soak it. After about 6 or 12 hours, you drink it again. So yes, go for your test. It will be cured. So this Brifalium, we call it Brifalium Pinatum, Abamoda. So it is used to treat BP, that's hypertension. Just pluck about 2 or 3 leaves, wash it very well and chew it. The BP will go down. You will sleep like a baby. You will sleep like a baby. So that's it. And when you put this thing at the middle of your book, it's going to germinate as another plant after about 2 or 3 weeks. So you can use it for those people that has udema. When you are treating udema, be careful so as not to be treating the kidney or liver infection, because it sows in their leg. The leg will swell up. So be careful when you are treating it. So, and when you are treating blood pressure, Make sure you abstain some things like stress, salt, no fight. So you blend it with water, filter it, put it in your fridge, be drinking it. As well, you have to be checking your BP at a regular distance. That's it. Let's go forward. This is Cassia alata. We have two types of Aswan. Yes, Cassia podo or Aswan egba. This one is Aswan egba. This is alata, Cassia alata. This seed is used for purgative. The leaf as well is for purgative. So also this yellow flower. This yellow flower, you harvest it plenty and dry it. You grind it with potash. You grind it, mix it with your tablespoonful in your pap. It's going to laxate you. This leaf, you can boil it or you can blend it, you filter it. It's going to laxate you as well. It's going to laxate you as well. This is Aloe Vera vomitora. No, this is Aloe Vera vomitora. Aloe Vera vomitora. We call it asofeyeje. Asofeyeje. Aloe Vera vomitora. So it is used. We are using it to treat the for the mad people. The day a mad people sleep will be the day the mad people will heal. You will not talk rubbish that day. What do? You uproot the root and boil it and give it to a madman to drink. He will sleep as if you have used like a tea tablet for the mad portion. But if you want to use it to treat the BP, just the bark of the tree and the leaf, just boil it, filter it for the person to drink it. The BP will come down. Let's go further. This Chasmantera dependens. You can see it climbing on another tree. Climbing on another tree. Chasmantera. This is it. Dependens. You can see that it depends on another tree. That is why they call it dependens. We call it atowo in Yoruba. How we when you see it when it is big here. It has destroyed the tree here. That's what you see on the ground. Destroy it. So you can see it. You see the Chasmantera here. See the Chasmantera. That's it. That's what the Hausa people use for sponge. Your local sponge. This is it. This is it. What do we use Chasmantera for? We call it atowo. It's for bone setting. It is going to set the bone. The leaves, you grind it. When you grind the leaf, you mix it with the shea butter. So, and use it to rub the affected place. That's Chasmantera for you. The stem itself, you can cut it small and soak it in a cold water and use it for the child that has K-leg. So this is yes. This Ficus capensis. Ficus capensis. We call it Opoto. Opoto is for blood purifier. Yes, it's for blood. Opoto is for blood. So if you boil it with sorghum, yeah, with sorghum. Sorghum is sorghum by color. We call it we call it Korokoro Kababa. with potash. You boil it together. It's going to give you red color like blood. When you are drinking it, it's going to increase your PCV. Your PCV. So this moringa, aloe vera. Moringa aloe vera is known in Yoruba as Ewe Igbale. Ewe Igbale. Igbale is what? A shrine. A shrine. A shrine for the idol worshippers. So, but we call it moringa. Moringa tree. What do they use moringa for? The leaf is used to treat different type of ailment in which I've used. When I combine the moringa with the cassia alata, with the phyllanthus, so you can use it with the anona muricata. You can use it to cure cancer. They fall together. This is anona muricata. This is anona muricata. Yes. Anona muricata. That's sharp. Shower sharp. This is anona muricata. It is work. It is working more than what you think. Yes. This is Jatropha coccus. You know, I told you earlier on when we got to Jatropha gossipifolia. This is Jatropha coccus. That's white Jatropha. It is used for halitosis. Halitosis is the mouth odor, the mouth disease. When you talk to your friend and your friend cover his or her nose, that's it. You will just use the sharp. Yeah, sharp like this, and use it to wash your tongue. You can as well take the big stem and use it like a chew stick and use it to wash your tongue daily. And it is for tongue coating. If you have coating in your tongue, just come there with your cotton wool. When you cut it like this, soak it with the cotton wool and use it to clean your tongue. The coat will remove. That's it. That's for Jatropha coccus. This Erythrina senegalensis. Erythrina senegalensis. Yes. It is used for malaria. We call it Erythrina. What is the Yoruba name for Erythrina? I've forgotten the name of Erythrina. So, but they are using it to treat the it's for cancer as well. Yes, I remember the name. Ologusese. Erythrina senegalensis. Ologusese. Ologusese. It's for different type of ailment. So this is ficus. Ficus. Where is the label for ficus? This is not Ficus capensis. Ficus extrapolata. This Ikpin or Ekpin in Yoruba. Sandpaper tree. When you touch the surface, it's like sandpaper. What do we use it for? It's for BP as well. You boil it. And drink it. Yeah, it's a paper tree. It's a paper tree. So you can use it to sandpaper as well, like sandpaper. the pity that the Osimum is already dead. This Osimum gratissimum, Uchang and Igbo, scent leaf, scent leaf, scent leaf. So what do you use it for? It's for soup, as well as additive for malaria and typhoid, as well as if you have nose bleeding, you just rub it and close and plug it to your nose. It will stop the bleeding. It is good for soup with egusi. That's it. That's Osimum for you. This one is Vernonia. Vernonia amygdalina. It's Vernonia. It's Vernonia amygdalina. We call it bitter leaf, ewuro. We call it ewuro. What do they use ewuro for? It's for coagulating. When you are bleeding, it coagulates the blood. It can coagulate the blood, and you can use it to wash your mouth. The root is used as chew stick. They use the leaf for soup. They use the leaf when you squeeze it for diabetics as well, for the sugar level. When you drink it, it will suppress the diabetics. We call this one Ianapaja. 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 That's a phobia. Phobia. So Ianapaja is very, very good for soup, as well as it's very, very dangerous. Most especially the whitish. This sharp. This sharp is poisonous. It's highly poisonous. It contains cyanide. If you want to use this leaf for soup, so which means you need to boil it very well. When you boil it very well, so open it, allow the steam to go away, so you can now use it as soup. It for different type of ailment is good. It is good for different type of ailment. This Lantana Camara. Lantana Camara. Lantana Camara. We call it Ẹ̀wọ̀n Agogo. Ẹ̀wọ̀n Agogo kì í rójú pawẹ́, ẹ̀la ìlẹ̀kẹ̀ kì í rójú àtòkùnbọ̀. So there is a volatile oil. There is volatile oil in it. Like the Osimum I show you. Osimum has a volatile oil, which is we can use for your perfume as well. So this Lantana also, you can use the oil perfume, for perfume. So this is that part to the other side. Ipomia batata. Ipomia batata. Ipomia batata is sweet potato. You have seen. So which means many times in the lab, especially when you are doing your microscopy. So that's Ipomia. What do they use Ipomia for? Ipomia is a tuber, is a yam as well. It's good for people that are diabetics. They can use it, it will not affect them. So the leaf is also used to coagulate. When you squeeze it very well, is to control diabetics as well. Yeah, it's unfortunate I've forgotten the biological name for Eweje. If I check my book, I will see it. We call it Eweje or Te Ibama Eba. Iba is malaria. Eba is food. When you boil this thing, it will give you a reddish color. You will now use that reddish water to prepare your eba. When you eat it, the malaria will go off. At the same time, it's going to build your blood. You can use this leaf. When you boil it, you can use it to increase your PCV, in which I've tried many times. We call it Eweje. when you boil it, you think it's really is for blood itself.
Good morning, everyone. You are welcome to the Department of Pharmacognosy Herbal Model Clinic. I'll be taking you around to show you some of the products being produced by the department. Firstly, I would like to show us one of our products, the Slimming Capsule. This is good for those that are obese. Also, we have honey. This has been proven as good and quality honey. We have done some tests on them, both chemical and physical tests, to ascertain the purity of the content, and it has been confirmed that they are products that are good for the body. Also, we have teas, bag teas from the department. This one is anti-cancer. It's good for those that are suffering from cancer. Once these teas have been taken, it helps to nullify the cancer cells in the body. Also, we have anti-diabetic tea for those that are suffering from diabetes as well. Also, we have antioxidant tea. This tea is good to mop up all the free radicals in the body. Once it's been consumed, these free radicals are removed from the body. Also, we have brain tonic. The brain is very important organ of the body, and this tea helps to revitalize this organ. It's good for students and for everyone. Also, we have antihypertensive. We all know this disease is a silent killer. This tea helps to alleviate the suffering of those suffering from hypertension. Also, we have anti-stress. This is a very important tea. As we all know, the environment where we all undertake one activity or the other that causes stress. But these teas help to remove stress from the body. Also, we have the immune booster tea. This is a very good tea that is used to boost the immune system. And you know, when your immune system is boosted, it helps to prevent diseases from entering your body. And lastly, we have the anti-arthritis tea. This tea is good for those that suffer from arthritis, and we know arthritis is caused by inflammation of the body. So once this tea is taken, it helps to reduce inflammation of the bones, the joints, and etc. Also, we have our products here. These are the raw materials that we used in the production of our tea. One of such materials is the orange peel. Once these peels are collected, they are collected and processed in the oven and dried at 40 degrees Celsius. And after that, we take them to the milling machine where they are milled into powder form like this. Can you see the texture? It's like this. Once this is done, we take them to the oven where every moisture from the plants are removed. And from there, we move to the automated machine where our various materials are bagged into tea. I would like to show you or run a sample of how this machine works. This is what is called the filler, and this machine can bag up to 1,000 tea bags per hour. This is the filler, as I said earlier. It's there that the products are poured into. As I will be showing you how we are running the process. This is the filling. This is being done manually, and this is the process. From there on, we move to the buttons here. This is the on and off switch. This is the processing key. Once this is on, the process starts. These are meters. These are the vertical and the horizontal temperature, each temperature. They have to get to certain temperature before the sealing of the machine can be done effectively. Once all these are in order, we can start the process of bagging. Let me quickly do a test try for us to see. I will on the machine now. The stuff will be coming out from here now. So we have our bag teas coming out from the machine. You can see them. This is the process of how our teas are produced. Once they are produced like this, we ensure they are properly bagged and it's ready for sale.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the field trip for PCG 501, but I just want to mention something extra. The immune booster tea that is being produced by the Model Herbal Clinic is very effective to boost immunity, especially for this COVID that is out. So you can come to the Herbal Clinic and get a pack of this and take 1 tea bag per day. I will leave assignments on the chat room and I expect that you will answer them at the time that is given. Thank you.